Now, you might remember about 7 months ago, Andre and I painted our living room this beautiful green colour. Well, yesterday I decided I'd had enough of the green and it was time for it to go. I just fancied something a little bit lighter and I let Andre know what I was doing and he was like, why are you doing that? Because we are actually getting married in a few weeks and this definitely isn't a priority. And let me tell you, as soon as that white paint hit the wall and it didn't magically cover up the green in one coat, I was like, I have made a mistake. When I tell you my to-do list for the wedding is about 5,000 things long, yet my brain still convinced me that this was the best thing to do with my time. The thing is with me, once I get an idea in my head, I just have to do it there and then. I saw the paint in the shed and I was like, right, we got to do this. I put it on my close friend's story and let's just say everyone had serious concerns for my welfare because this is not a smart decision. Tell me why I thought one coat of white paint was going to just cover up all of the green. Obviously it didn't, but there was no way in hell I was going to be going over it again with a white coat because it was just so boring. So I just got stuck in and let me tell you, this was painful. I didn't have a tray to put my paint in, so I had to paint the roller before I used it. Sorry to any painters and decorators out there because this is probably a very painful watch for you. Speaking of pain, actually, I got horrific endo pain. I really shouldn't have been doing this, but I just couldn't stop once I'd started. I tried to do as much of it as I could sat down to try and make the pain more bearable, but it didn't really go that well. If you're looking at the dodgy wonky lines on the ceiling, that is not my business. It was so hard to reach up there. That is an Andre job. But finally the end was in sight, the painting was all done and it was just time to make the living room look more normal. I realised at this point that Boz had somehow got himself into some paint and it was all over his chest, bless him. But finally it was all done. I'm so happy with this colour and then I just had to wait for Andre to get home.
Whoa! What the f***? What do you mean? How did that happen?
I did it today.
That's crazy. Wow, hold on, babe.